Small Arms Evolution, from Mosinagant M1891 to PPSH-41, reveals the full transformation of infantry warfare under total war conditions. The Mosinagant M1891/30 rifle. The Mosinagant M1891/30 was the standard service rifle of the Soviet Union throughout the Second World War. It served as the primary infantry weapon for Red Army riflemen across every theater, from the Arctic North to the ruins of Berlin. The rifle was chambered in 7.62 x 54 mmR, a powerful full-power cartridge capable of long-range accuracy and deep penetration. Its bolt-action mechanism was simple, rugged, and tolerant of extreme cold, dirt, and neglect. The long barrel provided strong ballistic performance, while the 5-round internal magazine reflected late 19th century design principles. Strengths lay in durability and manufacturability. The rifle could be produced quickly in enormous numbers using existing tooling. Wood stocks and simple metal finishes reduced production complexity. Limitations were clear in close combat. The slow rate of fire and length made it less effective in urban or forest fighting. The M1891/30 was used extensively by line infantry, reserve formations, and rear area troops. It also served as the base platform for Soviet sniper rifles, fitted with Pu optical sights. These sniper variants gained historical prominence during battles such as Stalingrad. More than 17 million Mosinagant rifles of all variants were produced during the war period. Its continued use well into the Cold War demonstrated the enduring utility of its design. PP-41 submachine gun. The PPSH-41 was the Soviet Union's primary submachine gun and one of the most produced automatic weapons in history. It was designed for mass infantry issue and optimized for close-range combat. Chambered in 7.62 by 25 mm Tokarev, the PPSH-41 delivered a very high rate of fire, often exceeding 900 rounds per minute. Its simple blowback operation used stamped steel components, allowing rapid production in dispersed factories. The weapon was most commonly fed by a 71-round drum magazine, though later box magazines improved reliability. The PP-41 excelled in urban combat, trench assaults, and forest fighting. High volume of fire gave Soviet infantry overwhelming short-range firepower. Its limitations included reduced accuracy at longer ranges and heavy ammunition consumption. The weapon proved decisive in close-quarters engagements during battles such as Stalingrad and Kursk. German forces frequently captured and reused PPSH-41s due to their effectiveness. Some were even converted to fire German ammunition. Approximately 6 million PPSH-41 submachine guns were produced during the war. Its success influenced post-war infantry doctrine emphasizing automatic weapons at the squad level. Karabiner 98K bolt-action rifle. The Karabiner 98K was the standard service rifle of the German Wehrmacht. It represented the final refinement of the Mauser bolt-action system. Chambered in 7.92 by 57 mm Mauser, the rifle offered excellent accuracy and stopping power. Its controlled feed bolt mechanism was renowned for reliability. The 5-round internal magazine was loaded via stripper clips, maintaining a traditional infantry firing rhythm. The Karabiner 98K was well-balanced and shorter than earlier German rifles, improving handling. Its strengths included precision, durability, and compatibility with rifle grenades and optical sights. Limitations emerged as the war progressed, particularly against enemies equipped with semi-automatic and automatic weapons. The rifle served on every front, from North Africa to the Eastern Front. It was issued to infantry, support troops, and snipers. Despite German efforts to introduce newer weapons, the Karabiner 98K remained dominant due to production constraints. Over 14 million units were produced during the war. Its widespread use reflects Germany's reliance on proven designs under increasing industrial pressure. M1 Garand semi-automatic rifle. The M1 Garand was the standard service rifle of the United States Army. It was the first semi-automatic rifle to be issued as standard to a major military force. Chambered in .30-06 Springfield, the rifle used a gas-operated system. It fed from an 8-round and block clip, automatically ejecting after the last round. This design allowed a significantly higher rate of fire than bolt-action rifles. The M1 Garand provided American infantry with superior firepower in most engagements. Strengths included reliability, accuracy, and sustained fire capability. Limitations included the distinctive clip ejection sound and reduced flexibility in partial reloads. The rifle saw extensive service in Europe, the Pacific, and North Africa. It proved adaptable across varied climates and combat conditions. General George S. Patton famously described it as the greatest battle implement ever devised. Approximately 5.4 million M1 Garand rifles were produced during the war. Its impact reshaped infantry combat expectations and influenced post-war rifle development. MP-40 submachine gun. The MP-40 was the standard submachine gun of German forces during the Second World War. It was designed to provide compact automatic firepower for infantry leaders, armored crews, and assault troops. Chambered in 9 by 19 mm parabellum, the MP-40 used a simple blowback operating system. Its construction relied heavily on stamped steel and welded components, reducing machining time. A folding metal stock improved portability for mechanized and airborne units. The weapon fired at a moderate cyclic rate, enhancing controllability compared to earlier submachine guns. Strengths included ease of handling, reliability, and effective performance in close combat. Limitations centered on its single-column magazine, which was prone to feeding issues under field conditions. The MP-40 saw widespread use across all German theaters of operation. It became particularly associated with armored infantry and urban fighting. Despite popular imagery, it was never intended to fully replace the standard rifle. Approximately 1.1 million MP-40 submachine guns were produced. Its design influenced post-war submachine gun development across multiple nations. Lee-Enfield No. 4 MKI rifle. The Lee-Enfield No. 4 MKI was the primary service rifle of British and Commonwealth forces during the latter half of the war. It represented an evolution of earlier Lee-Enfield designs, optimized for mass wartime production. Chambered in .303 British, the rifle used a rear-locking bolt system. This allowed for an exceptionally fast rate of fire by trained soldiers. The 10-round detachable magazine, typically reloaded with stripper clips, doubled the capacity of most bolt-action rifles. Strengths included smooth bolt operation, durability, and high sustained fire capability. Limitations involved the rimmed cartridge, which complicated automatic feeding and later modernization. The rifle was used extensively in Europe, North Africa, Italy, and the Pacific. British infantry doctrine emphasized rapid, accurate rifle fire, which the Lee-Enfield supported effectively. More than 4 million No. 4 rifles were produced during the war. Its performance reinforced the value of volume rifle fire even in an era of increasing automatic weapons. Sten Mk2 submachine gun. The Sten Mk2 was Britain's most widely produced submachine gun of the Second World War. It was developed under urgent conditions following early war equipment losses. Chambered in 9 by 19 mm parabellum, the Sten used a simple open-bolt blowback system. Its design prioritized minimal materials, minimal machining, and rapid assembly. The weapon could be produced in small workshops with limited tooling. Strengths included extreme simplicity and low production cost. Limitations were significant and well-known. Accuracy was limited, ergonomics were poor, and early reliability issues damaged its reputation. Despite its flaws, the Sten equipped British forces, Commonwealth units, and resistance movements across occupied Europe. Its ease of concealment made it ideal for airborne troops and partisan fighters. Approximately 4 million Sten guns were produced. Its success lay not in refinement, but in industrial adaptability under crisis conditions. Browning M1911A1 semi-automatic pistol. The Browning M1911A1 was the standard sidearm of United States forces throughout the war. It served officers, machine gun crews, vehicle crews, and support personnel. Chambered in .45 ACP, the pistol delivered heavy stopping power at close range. Its short recoil operating system had already proven reliable in earlier conflicts. The single-stack magazine held 7 rounds. Strengths included reliability, durability, and effectiveness in close combat. Limitations included limited magazine capacity and recoil for inexperienced users. The M1911A1 was used in every theater of the war. It remained in U.S. service long after 1945, reflecting confidence in its design. Over 1.9 million pistols were produced during the war. Its longevity marked it as one of the most influential handgun designs in military history. These weapons formed the industrial foundation of global warfare. They defined how armies armed, equipped, and sustained millions of soldiers across continents. Mass production, not experimental innovation, determined battlefield presence. The legacy of these designs endures in doctrine, training, and post-war military development.